Good evening, everybody. Hello, Drew.
Hi, hello.
Hi. Hello, Will Tongue. Hello, Dawn Roper. I'm just going to do some sharing very quickly, and then we can get out and we can get going.
I will on my tablet.
Say again.
Oh.
Hope everybody's well in chat. Okie dokie, let's have a little look here what we got. Hello, Dawn Roper. Hello, William Tongue. Avig Vig Arnie. I'm hoping that oh, Annie, yeah, you came on the other day, I think, didn't you, and asked if you about a reading. Tracy, hi. Sam Thomas, hello. Brenda Ray, hello. One of your mods is on, Drew, by the looks of it. Lynn Murray, hi, how are you? Alex Fit, William Tongue, Reva Meadows, whoever is on as Facebook users just gone into the group. Please, if you can click on the link in the top in the box and in the description for this live, you'll be able to click on that and we'll be able to see who you are. I've got a funny feeling it'll be either Lee or let's have a little look. So let's see if I can find that link, that stream. 1 second. Let's just see who's in the chat.
I was talking early on.
It's Ingrid, can you if you want to click on the Ingrid, if you can click on the link in the description at the top, please, and then that will mean that we'll be able to see you in the chat. So let me just get back in here. It's got one last place to share it to, and then we'll start looking at getting going. Ingrid, we need you on, so if you can make sure you click on that link, please, because you have a there we go. Right. Okie dokie. So let's just have a little look. Let's go back to the list very quickly. Mags and Shepherd. Hello. Hope you're well as well. Dan Russell says a big massive thank you to you and Natalie for sharing this live. No worries. Just let Russell know that anytime I'll happily share it. Hi, Natalie from Drew's page. Natalie, if you can just put your name at the end because you're coming up as Drew's page. Sam Thomas, hello. Ben Gray, Nicola McCarthy, Sally Fitzgerald. Dawn Roper, of course, I'll put you on unless you're on the booked list. They obviously, anybody on the booked list will get priority. We haven't got massive amounts on there, so we might be able to get through a few people. Julie Trimble, hope you're well. Sharon Rodriguez Ria, thank you for coming on. Mary Grant Bishop, good to see you. Emma Tonner, whoever this is, I think, is it Ingrid still? I think it may be. If you are in the group, please click on the link in the description at the top and we'll be able to see who you are. Oh, it's not Ingrid. I can see you now, Ingrid. There we go. Hi. Callum Henderson. Look, he's flying up on me. This does. Stacey Rahim, Michelle D, Heidi Morgan. Let's just say hello to a few people before we get started. Annie, yeah, I'll put you on there. The additional list very quickly. There we go. You're on there now. Oh, sorry. Sharon Ray. Okay, Sharon Rodriguez Ray. There we go. Russell Khan, how are you? Nicholas All, Tracy Buckland, Jojo Smalley, all doing well. I'm still a little bit shattered. I've been working the last couple of days and I'm absolutely pooped, so I'll be going straight to bed after this. Sam Thomas, Heidi Morgan, Donna McTaggart, Paula Bradley, Heidi Morgan. Okie dokie. So thank you for joining us, Heidi, as well, for your first time on here. So if everybody can please remember to like, share and watch your start your watch parties. Bit of news from me today. So We have, if you don't know if anybody saw the Facebook status update, I'm going to bring it up on screen. I'm just going to share it very quickly. Let me find it and I will share it. As myself, obviously Spook Clothing have a new little sort of thing that's going to be we got coming out. So let me just get the post up on screen. There we go. Hello, Loki. Can you hear him in the background there?
Yeah.
So again, please everybody like, share, and start your watch party. So there we go. So you can see on screen now. You should all be able to see. I'm having some custom-made Ouija boards done. So that one obviously has my logo on it. You'll be able to buy it with my logo on. As well, if you've got a team or you just want one with your name on it, we can actually do that as well. So not going to be massively expensive. There's another design we've done, which is that one. It's a bit plainer. So we're going to do A3 size and also A2 size. So A2 size is double A3. So we're going to have smaller ones and bigger ones. So that's the smaller one. That one is the size Drew's got. It's about that size. The smaller one is A3, and then we're going to have an A2 as well. So not going to be not massive money. There'll be about £35 roughly plus postage, and then the bigger one will be about 45 roughly. But like I say, they can be customized with your team's logo on. And we've got about a 24 to 48 hour turnaround on them, which is really cool. So all of it is going to be laser etched into the timber. So all the word in the letters, everything is going to be laser etched in, and that'll include the planchette. So it'll be completely custom. Okie doke. So we've got a few people on. So again, if everybody can please like, share, start your watch parties again. Hello, Natalie, my lovely Natalie, who's modding at the moment. Okay, so we have about 7 in the list for tonight, as long as they are all with us. So first up, if anybody does want to have a reading with Drew and wants to come on screen, please follow the link that I've just posted, and you can come on screen and have a chat. You're right, Drew.
The square bars are really nice. They're really lovely.
You need to stop eating chocolate. I've stopped. I've lost 10 pounds in weight in 5 days.
It's not chocolate though. This is a cereal bar.
Cereal bar. Seriously, I've lost 10 pounds in weight in 5 days. It's crazy, mate. I mean, so I'm just trying to find, where's the post? Where's my link that I've just shared? Is John coming on here tonight, William? I don't know if John will, but he might pop on. I've shared the chat with him, so I'm hoping he'll share it out, and then obviously from there, hopefully he'll share it out, and then he might usually he pops on to say hello, and that he has. I think he's on a live stream elsewhere tonight. Not sure 100%. So let me just where are we?
You were talking about. I was speaking to Dino early on. I gave him a call to check how you were.
Oh, okay, yeah. And, hello to Gemma Bradfield. Where were we? Just going back to the chat very quickly. Sam Thomas, haven't had good experiences with the boards. Zula was the name that tried to pull me in. I don't use them myself. Personally, I don't really use them. I've used one once, and didn't really get anything on that, anything on it, I should say. But
and there's me with a different opinion.
That's it, exactly. So I'm offering everybody the option to be able to customize it with their own logo, which is pretty cool. So if you want to come on for a live reading, mini reading from Drew, please click the link at the bottom. You can come on via video, you can come on via audio only, or excuse me, you can just have it in the chat.
I think I just got one done for my office.
William, no, John's with me tomorrow night. John is guaranteed he's with me tomorrow night, and then I'm out investigating with him on Saturday. So tonight,
you lucky boy.
Okay. Do we have Stacey Rahim in the chat? Stacey Rahim. We're going to start with Ingrid Duquette though, because Ingrid I know is in the chat. So Ingrid's up first, Drew.
Okay.
Amelia Colnett, I'm going to put you down. Bear with me.
Ingrid, trying to relax every day. You're getting yourself wound up constantly. I feel like you're chilled most of the times, but off camera though, off peak, I feel like you're getting yourself wound up. You get your mind. You try to keep your mind entertainment, but sometimes you get frustrated in yourself. Your inner soul is telling me right now is to cleanse yourself, meditate more often, and just really forward concentrate. Listen to the spirits. Stop refusing. Stop getting a bit annoyed with yourself, and listen to the spirits. They're telling you they want to speak to you. Don't be afraid of them. Open the meditation. Open that third eye. Open every single part of your chakras, and literally listen to the spirits. Now that's a telling. They're basically telling me to tell you. They're going strict on it. Oh, I would not like to go strict on there.
Brilliant. Ingrid, I hope you can take that. Ingrid's just popped up with a heart and some bananas. So I'm just writing a few names down. William Tom down. So on the additional list at the moment, we've got Dawn Roper, Annie, Emily Colnett, Alex Philp, and William Tong at the moment. Now, next up is Stacey Rahim. Stacey is in Trinidad and Tobago, mate.
Whoa, whereabouts is that?
So, Caribbean. Stephanie Jane Lewington Green, I'll put you down as well as you, Natalie Lioness Gillett. There we go.
She's an open mind person. She likes to believe she's an open mind person. She likes to be very opinion and point straight on. I just could see a lot of talent. I feel like she looks like a mum, but she's trying to be something else at the moment. She's trying to make something of herself. She's got to stop doing that. Because she's important. I feel like she's got a lot of relationship problems as well going on as well. And I think, by yourself is a good idea. Really, by yourself is a good idea. But trying to get yourself back into balance, darling. Maintain that, darling. Darling. Maintain the balance and maintain your energy as well.
Okie dokie. So Stacey's just said it's hot where she is. Stacey, can you take what Drew's just said? So it's just Annie, you've got probably about 6 or 7, before you. Julie Sankey, Drew wasn't feeling well earlier on, so but he's feeling a lot better this evening, so he's come on to do as many as he can. So okie dokie. So Stacey, I hope you can take that. There we go. Stacey just said thank you. Stacey, you're a star. Thank you very much for coming on. If you want to potentially have a more in-depth reading with Drew, please pop over to his page, Clairvoyant Drew Nicholas, and you can message him from there, and the team can arrange a more in-depth reading for you. Hello to the lovely Holly Samantha Clark. It's been a long time since I've seen you, Holly. Where are we? Tracy Green, hope you're well. Ingrid just asked a quick question, Drew. She says, is she going to win the battle?
I believe she will. She's got a strong soul. As they say in Scotland, freedom is the beauty of life. So come on, girl. You can win the battle. As the Welsh roars, as the dragon growls, you will growl as loud as the dragon wails. But now you're proud to please that soul. You are very important because you will win the battle.
There we go. Sean Valentine, hello from Willow's Paranormal. Laura Margaret Roberts, hi, how are you? So remember, everybody, if you can please like, share, and start your watch parties, that would be amazing, please.
I think that was so beautiful that one was.
Sorry, buddy?
That poem I just made up. So
you just made it up, did you? Heidi Morgan. I haven't got Heidi's name down on here. No, not yet. Heidi Morgan, did I miss you?
I was thinking that when the poem was going to come out today. I was
Say
waiting
again?
for something. I was actually thinking about poem and who am I going to say it to. Now I found out who I was going to say it to.
Good, good.
That was random.
Tamira Forever on YouTube. I've got you down on the list. Did I see Heidi on here anywhere? I'm looking for Heidi's. Oh, Heidi's popped into. There we go. Right, next up is Mags. Hello, Mags.
Hi.
How are you?
How are you, boss? Well, I'm good. Hope you're keeping safe.
Yeah, definitely.
Safe.
That's some bright hair.
Oh, that's my rainbow for the essential workers.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Everyone's putting it in the window, so I'll do it in my head.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Over to you, Drew.
Blessed be, my darling. Blessed be.
Blessed be, babe.
I love your dream catcher.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool, that.
So I guess you're into Indian tribes as well.
Yes. Well, back in history, I originate from the Arapahoes.
Okay. I want to hear more.
Enforced into me.
Whoa.
Okie dokie. So, is there a specific question you wanted to ask, Drew, or do you just want a reading?
I'd like a reading, but I'd like a reading. Just, I'm being bothered by a particular spirit.
A particular spirit. Give me 1 minute, guys.
You can probably see him at the moment, actually. I know he's there.
Very agitated. Very agitated. You had nightmares last night as well.
Mm.
He keeps giving you nightmares. He keeps giving you nightmares. He keeps giving you. He's causing a lot of stress in the house as well. Chan. How many days do you cleanse the house? Because I know for a fact you're a spiritualist in heart as well. So how many days do you cleanse the house?
Lately, it's been every day because I'm having so many problems.
Have you tried to sweep after you cleanse the house? Have you tried using a sweeping brush to brush the energy away?
No, I've tried to ask the energy to be kinder to me, and I don't want the energy to go away, but I've tried asking it to be kinder to me.
I think this energy he's not really being kind. He doesn't want to be kind. It's tired. He's annoyed now. I think he's been in this more than 3-4 months. He's been there longer. And I think this is why I'm asking a simple question, okay? Anyone could stand by the side of me and say, oh, maybe Drew could think, I'm asking a simple question. The reason why I'm asking you to sweep it away, because maybe this negative energy, he's trying to choose this emotion. He's using this energy connection emotions. At the moment, you're going through a lot of stress at the moment as well. Also, you can see you try to be kind and everything, but this energy is very powerful around you at the moment. It's making you down constantly. And the reason why I'm telling you to use a brush is because no matter what anyone says, the brush is important because it'll get rid of that. It'll push away from you as well. It's forcing the energy away. A brush can be very powerful in the spirit world, believe it or not. And I taught people, like, you know, the reason why, because we use it in Wiccan as well. After we've done a cleansing, or even if we got something negative, the spirit, if you want the spirit to stay, it's fair enough. Maybe let's try use different techniques instead of sticking to the same guns. Do you get where I'm coming from?
I get it. I'm new to this technology, and the thing is, I've been bothered with spirits for years, but never had anyone to speak to about it before.
Okay. No one's actually spoke to you about it?
No, never had anyone speak to about it. Like, people either didn't believe me or poked fun at me or whatever. But I have
Ignore
actually
that.
got proof. I've got proof of it.
Have you had a paranormal team in as well to help you out?
No, there's no one round here like this. I live in the valleys in Wales.
Oh, there is certainly some people around like this. I literally live not very far from the valleys in Wales.
Do you? Well, I don't know of anyone round here. Maybe you can tell me some afterwards.
Well, I can tell you straight.
Whereabouts
Yeah, whereabouts are you?
Near Pontypool.
Okay, yeah, not that far. I'm near Neath. And Drew's originally Pembrokeshire. He's only in Bristol, so there's always people. We can always recommend people as well. It's not a problem.
I want to come.
Yeah.
I want to come. If you've got something going on, I'll put my name forward. Okay? I want to do that.
I'll send you some pictures later and invite you along to see what happens.
Awesome. Yeah, no worries. No worries.
I'll send you some videos.
I really want to come and see a negative spirit.
I've got videos of the orbs and things like that. Yes.
That's cool.
Okay,
about nine orbs in one video.
Oh, wow.
I get so excited when we talk about this sort of stuff. I literally love it.
My problem is I don't know how to control it because I'm new to it, and I'm just used to them coming to me, and I don't use any gadgets or anything.
Don't need gadgets. For anyone states with the gadgets, Kara, you don't need gadgets. I'm sorry, but anyone says to you use gadget, that's a load of bull crap. I'm sorry to say that, okay?
Equipment-wise, gadgets-wise, is just more. There's a few different sides to it all, and some of us are very technical. Some of us are more spiritual, and some of us do both and things like that. You know. So.
I know their hair because they play with my hair, and they've whisked themselves around my shoulders and things like that.
Wow! It's to get that sort of things happening. That could be getting attention out of you. If it was a thing, as long as you haven't scrammed or do anything out of the ordinary.
I won't talk about things in public. There is things have happened.
Okay. You want to message my page?
Yeah, message me as well if you want, and we'll have a.
I'd like to message you privately at some point. And
by all means,
chat about things if that's all right.
Yeah, by all means.
Dan, can we arrange a meeting for her?
We can sort some out. We've got to watch it over here in Wales, aren't we? Because of the regulations currently, but we'll certainly arrange something.
Once the lockdown's over, I don't mind driving. Once the lockdown's over, if you could help me.
Yeah, 100%. Well, the best thing to do to a degree is to come to your home if that's okay with you, but we can arrange that directly and talk through that more anyway.
That's no problem.
That's cool.
You're more than welcome to come. I'll try and arrange for us to have a night at the Haunted Pub here as well.
That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome.
That'd be good.
That would be, yeah, definitely. Right, Mags.
Right. Well, thank you for your time.
No worries.
I'll get the brush out. Love and light to you both. Take care and stay safe, everybody.
Speak soon. All right. Thanks, Mags.
Okay, bye.
Bye, Mags. Can I just say something very quickly? Yeah. I didn't pick on the gadgets. Well, basically, gadgets are good. Science and spiritual together. But what I got annoyed of is, Kira, and I know where she's coming from, some people are very silly, Kira, because they say, this gadget will keep a spirit away. No, we got to try and work together as two. That's what most people don't get. We got to work as together too. The gadgets are good to give you that evidence as psychological. And for the spiritual side of us, we got to work as a spiritualist to help you get the information as well. And that's why the science and spiritualists can actually work together, even if it's someone skeptical, I'm going to call them. Okay, right? Don't laugh at me, okay? This is not my fault. I can speak normal today. But it's to do with, like, I just get annoyed when people say, oh, a gadget can help to keep a spirit. No, it comes in twos. I'm sorry. That's why I get frustrated with young words people say. Nah, I get a bit frustrated, okay? Because they get told one thing to another, and then they're not really getting the truth.
That's understandable. Just going back to the chat a minute, guys. Hello, everybody. Anybody who's just popped in. Sandra Roberts, hi. How are you? Leah Jones. Yeah, we can see your comments. Yeah, sorry, I obviously didn't get a chance to say hi. Kirsty Smith Curve. We can see you now. You're up next, Kirsty. Anne Jackson. Hope you're well as well. I've got just added to the list as well. So Natalie Gillett, Stephanie Lewington Green, Tamira Foster. Sorry, Tamira Forever, who's in on YouTube, Adam Tipler, and Kelly Jane Green. I've added you onto the list for tonight. We're going to see what we can do. Alyssa Weisenburn, we'll do what we can for you. It's got a bit of a long list now, so we'll see how we get on. I hope that's okay. But again, if everybody can please like, share, and start your watch parties. Get this out there all over as many of the pages as possible you can. Just please don't spam anything. You don't want to get booted like we did the other week by accident. I don't know, somebody reported us, didn't they last week?
I was really nervous.
Yeah, I was as well. Because I had to go through messing around changing. Sam Harley Wilmore, hope you're well. Right, next then. Oh, Sam, I sent you a message tonight, and I got a message for Ingrid as well. Ingrid Duquette. According to tracking, your mug that you ordered from Spook Clothing should be with you in the next day or so, according to tracking. So, thank you, Alyssa.
I hate that bloody company at the moment. I want my T-shirt. They gotta get.
You only ordered it the other day.
I'm so desperate. I want it. I want it so bad.
Kirsty Smith, then you're up next, and then we've got Heidi who's sitting in the studio in the background. So, Kirsty Smith, just double checking you're still in chat with us, please. Oh, John, you're a star. Thank you, mate. John Sixth Sense just popped in. Watch party started and shared. John, you're a star.
Hey, John.
Sam Pritchard, hope you're well. So, Kirsty Smith, are you still with us? There she is. There we go.
Oh, is this Kirsty? Hi, Kirsty. I'm speaking it to her kind because she's kind and her energy's lovely. Now let's see what I can do for this lady. Shh. I just couldn't hear that. Give me a minute. Right, okay, got it. So she had a little, I feel like she had a little breakdown last night. I feel like she was going to cry. I personally can hear the spirit saying straight out she was crying. She needs to know what's going to happen, what's new. I could feel a bunch of fear coming from it. Even she's funny and solid, but she's got still down to her soul is actually crying out. She needs to just come away from all this motion. She needs to come out. Don't forget, crying is really important too. It's a cleansing. It's getting all the real negativities. It's bringing all the energy away from your negative energy all the way from your chakras. I think she needs to tell people what's going on. She needs to speak to someone. Anxiety depression group is quite good. If you don't know the page, we'll send you a link or set up a link. And also we got Clairvoyant Stu Nicholas, but you know who I am. But at the moment, recently, you've been suffering with a lot of migraines, eye tensions. I feel like you need a full color of light. I feel like I gotta be your comedy guy to be making you smiling. And you got a lovely glow coming out of you at the moment as well. And I'm gonna say a pinkish glow and a yellowish glow as well from top and then shoulders down. Yeah, yellow's guiding, yellow's protection, and pink is loving.
Okay. Is there anything else at all for Kirsty, Drew?
No, I feel like I gotta act like a kid around her. Don't know why, but I've really gotta feel like I gotta act like a kid around her. I think she's so gentle. You know.
Good. Another Welsh girl, though. She's Kirsty and her sister. They're all in the Bridgend area. So
Her emotions are high though.
Be worth her messaging your page then, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can feel emotions. That's a bit of a problem here.
Okay.
So
Kirsty, hope we can take those few bits and pop Drew a message on his page, and fingers crossed you can have a good chin wag on there and go from there, really. So just wait for Kirsty to pop something in the chat. William Tung, no, you haven't missed anything whatsoever. William, you've not missed anything at all. You haven't missed your reading. You're on the additional list. We've got some bookings that have already been pre-booked. So we're doing them first, dropping a couple of people in between, and then obviously you are on the list, but you've got a couple ahead of you still. I just want to say hello to everybody. Tammy Farley, we're try our best for you to get you on. Samantha Gerard, thank you for coming on. Okie dokie. Next up then is Heidi Morgan. Heidi is sitting in the Kirsty just said thank you. I'll message you, Joe.
I'll be happy to.
So Heidi's sitting in the background. Let's bring Heidi up now. Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. Have you got a question for Drew, or would you prefer him just to give you a reading?
Just to give me a reading. I mean, I've always wanted one, but never had one.
Yeah. Okay.
So just really wanted one. That was all to see.
No worries whatsoever. Over to you, Drew. God, Tila's having a bit of a chat in the background, isn't she?
I know. These two are bloody noisy as heck.
She's normally really quiet. She's a proper quiet lady.
It's kind of weird because I can smell like garlic and herbs. It's something like garlic, but it's kind of random, but I'm picking up not a soup smell, but I think it is. It's really hard to pick up the smell, but it's like a mixture of food. I feel like it's a lot of food. I think it's either her literally cooks a lot of like vegetable stuff. I feel like she literally picks up a lot of vegetable. I feel like she works around food constantly. And this might be an everyday thing, but I feel like she does it for more and just every day. I feel like she takes up a spot. I'm also struggling to connect in a situation with a spirit, because this spirit it's giving me symbols of sorry, just 1 minute, guys. So I don't mean to do this, guys. Whoever's messaging my page, please stop messaging me.
Sorry, I think Kirsty's just messaged your page, buddy. All right.
Yeah, no, it plays with my phone and my internet signal.
Ah, okay. Kirsty, if you give us an hour, if you can, please, lovely.
Are you still there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Heidi,
I'm
still with us? Yeah.
still there.
Can you take any of what you're saying
you.
so far?
I do cook a lot, but I cook different meals because all my kids eat differently.
Okay.
That's okay.
I know that feeling.
Okay. She's very bright though, very intelligent. She's funny. She keeps up really good. If she got something to say, she'll put it on the spot. And I don't believe she'll follow her mother. I believe she'll follow also her grandmother as well. I feel like she's been following a great line of grandparents. I felt like her family was part of the military as well. I feel like this is why she's a stand-up line, but I also feel like she's cares a lot for people, but she gets stabbed in the back as well. I feel like you're struggling sometimes. I feel like someone's struggling to breathe around you as well.
My granddad was in the Navy. My nan passed away, and she was like really close to me.
Yeah.
My little boy's got a heart condition, so there's quite a lot of up and downs with him. So, yeah, a lot of struggles.
A lot of struggles. Yeah, I'm suffering to breathe from my chest. That's why, and the pressure's in my head as well, and that's again. I'm not following with anyone, but you do cook a lovely. You do try experiment with everything. You actually do. I think you're a bright lady. Can I just ask you one thing?
Yeah.
Is your hair brown by any chance?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Are you also wearing I think it's more of a dark t-shirt, like a bluish or black?
A black vest top.
Okay. Your chest is thumping really hard. You're nervous right now. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah.
You suffer
It's
with
just a lot
anxiety.
of what you said is so true. And at the minute, I've got something going on in my life that's a bit difficult.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's why you're nervous, in case I say it out on the air.
A little bit, yeah.
Message my page. I'll give you a flimming free one for you
If
as
you,
well. Okay.
yeah, I was gonna say though, if Heidi, if it's a bit personal that Drew's got, it's better for him to do it directly with you. So, because obviously a lot of people don't want personal things put out over the internet. So, if you'd prefer to speak to him privately, he's obviously he's quite happy for the messages page and go from there. If that helps.
Yeah, that's fine. I can do that.
That's
So
cool.
I carry on. I do like your flowers around you. I do like your red flowers, and also purple really does suit you.
Everyone says that. Okay, thank you.
No worries, Heidi. No worries. Yeah, pop Drew a message, Clairvoyant Drew Nicholas's page. And you can go from there and he'll have a good chat with you. But give him about an hour if you can.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Heidi. Thanks for coming on. See you again. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, it was lovely.
That was a good one. And no picture there. See how that's done?
Exactly, yeah. Nicola McCarthy, I've got you on the list, but we'll do the best for you. There was quite a few before, as I say. Debbie's era, we can put you on the list, but as I say, we have got a very long list, so we'll do our best for anybody who wants to. And Monica D on YouTube, I'll put you on that list as well. Where are we? Debbie's era. And I've just seen somebody else say, I think you're Natalie's. Dan Amel Macchiola would like a reading. Let's have a little look. Where are we? Have I missed something on here?
Give me a fresh cup, please.
Justine Cox, hope you're well. Stephen Woodward, hope you're well as well.
Yeah, okay, that's water.
Okie doke. Right, on to the next then. So Julie Trimble is up next. Julie, are you still with us? Leah Jones, the best thing you can do, Sam Pritchard as well, the best thing you can do to guarantee yourself a book and mini reading, is pop onto the next event that we've got set up for Drew to be on. And there's a ticket link on there for Eventbrite, and you can book yourself a free mini reading with Drew on there. So Nikki Greenwood says, Dan, could you tell Drew 5 days with nothing, please? Oh, Loki. He's got a grump on him, hasn't he? Heat Journey. Yes, this is Facebook. This is we're streaming on Facebook. 2 Facebook pages, a Facebook group, YouTube, and Periscope.
Who said that? Who said that?
Nikki Niche Greenwood.
Okay. Bear in mind, I just want to say to people, okay, I just want to say to people, when I do readings, I'm not going to remember every single reading. And the problem is the situation, I follow on by what the spirits does. And one of these where you actually having something for real, but you're not going to remember it. You're not. There's no point to remember it. You can't just trace back. You got to try and work with that spiritualist. And no matter what the situation anyone says, that's why spiritualists write it down. So they record it. But I'm not recording it. I'm not doing that because I want to give you something for real. So when he mentions stuff to me, I'm not going to remember it at all.
So I'm just messaging Kirsty back. So Julie Trimble is up next, my friend. Nikki's just said, yep. You said she was a witch.
Oh.
Yeah, we had Nikki on last week. Mag Shepherd, Dan Litchfield, feel free to share that video for the non-believers out loud. Okay, no worries, Mags. Always a good idea to let people, I always prefer to let people have an opinion on it. So if you're happy for me to share it, I will look to do that.
What was that about?
Sorry, we just had Mags on a minute ago, and we're talking about bits and pieces. So, Debbie Zero, no, you don't have to go and get a free purchase one of the free tickets. It's better to do it that way because then we will make sure you get your mini reading. Elisa, no, there's quite a few people before you still, unfortunately, but we'll do our best to get to you. Right, so up next then is Julie Trimble. Drew, on the screen now.
Hi, Julie. Do you know she likes to giggle? She likes to laugh. She's a funny one. She could take a joke. She could put people into giggles and put them to give them oxygen.
Oh, sorry, buddy. Sorry to interrupt, Julie. Not remembering what you said about Nikki just popped up say she's not taking any drugs for 5 days, mate. So, Nikki, amazing. And very quickly, Justine Cox, pop onto the next next event that I post. I'll hopefully be posting it later, and you'll be able to get yourself a free reading doing that way. Sorry, Julie. Over back to you, Joe. Sorry.
It's okay. It's all right. Okay. Like I said, I was picking up on her straight away. She's quite a funny person. She's quite like to make people laugh. She needs to relax a bit more. She needs to think about herself. She needs to be number one. She needs to control her energy. She needs to do a lot of things to herself because even she can have a laugh, she's hiding behind this mask. And this mask is not a good thing. It's always, once you go home, she'll try to hide us and she tries to put happy thoughts in mind. She just needs to get some chilling. Yellow's good around her. I like the color yellow because it brings out her skin tone. It brings out who she is. It brings out her eyes. And it's the main important thing is yellow is it's all about that light around her. She needs to show her light. She needs to go around and not switching on the light bulb or something. She needs to show her light from the energy, her light from the minds of thought. And her grandfather would have done the same. Her great-grandparents would have done the same. They would have told you straight. I feel like she's been told straight all the bloody time. All the time. So I feel like she's got to put a lot of effort into life, and she doesn't need to do that. I'm just going to say I'm proud of you. I'm really proud of you. Sitting on this laptop, watching everything tonight. Okay, right, I'll phone. Well, which way we go about this? I just want to say I'm proud of you. Dan, can you say you're proud of her?
100%. Proud of everybody who comes on and talks to us and puts themselves out there.
Confidence. Definitely. And just really, really proud of you. You keep going the which way you want and stop putting yourself in that position. I can feel that negative energy, and I can feel you do it sometimes, but don't have to hide behind anywhere else. We're just here to chat.
Definitely. So, anything else for Julia at all, my friend?
No, Spirit Guide's going to be around tomorrow, and a visit from the family spirit world is going to be in the bedroom. Which is nice.
There we go.
Nice.
Julie's just said, yes, so true. I always want to make people laugh, even when I don't really feel happy myself. Julie, you look like you got a lovely smile and look like a lovely lady. So thank you very much for coming on. If you want to message Drew on his page, and he can arrange potentially to do a more in-depth reading with yourself, that'd be amazing. Julie, a star, thank you for coming on and letting Drew read for you. And just said thank you so much. And we'll see you again soon, Julie. Thank you. Debbie Zero, I have got your video. I got your message a second ago, but I can't look at it at the moment whilst I'm on live, unfortunately. So I will have a look at it and get back to you. Emily Colnett, if the best thing to do is keep an eye out for the next event. I'll post it up after this. And then as soon as I post it up on there, there'll be a link on it for next readings will be Wednesday next week. Drew's only doing one night a week at the moment, so with me, because he's too busy on his own page. So
it's not my fault. I got to build it up.
That's it. Hi, Will. I am on in the studio, sitting in the studio. I'm going to bring you up on next. So, Will in the studio is up next. Hi, Will. How are you?
Hi, mate. I'm not too bad. Yourself?
Oh yeah, not too bad. Thank you. Not too bad. I'm a bit of aching. I've done a bit of work this week, and I'm aching like hell because of it.
But yeah, I know the feeling, mate. Honestly,
frustratingly, still not sleeping properly anyway. So.
Yeah, I know that feeling too, mate. Honestly,
I think it's gone.
Nice, is it?
I think it's gone one of two ways for people in this lockdown situation. It's gone either people aren't sleeping or they're sleeping too much.
Yeah, definitely. I've noticed that myself, not sleeping a lot, and like I got it once 5 o'clock in the morning, and then my pattern's just been 5 every day, and it's just been absolute nightmare. Thinking it's like midday or something.
Up until up until the other day, I was not getting sleep until about 5 in the morning, and then when I was sleeping right through until midday, 1 o'clock in the afternoon some days, and it's so obviously I need to know that point. So have you got a question for Drew, or did you want him just to give you a bit of a reading?
Well, a bit of mix and match if that's all right.
By all means. Over to you, Drew.
What it is. Oh, sorry. Yeah, what it is. I was wondering if you can give me a bit of advice. I asked John the same sort of question the other day.
Okay.
And my niece is finding it really hard to sleep at the moment.
Oh, are you William Tongue?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Okay. I'll cross you off the list.
Sorry, mate. Yeah, I've changed my name in the studio.
When you said John, then obviously that rang a bell. Then
it clicked. Yeah. Well, basically, she's finding it hard to sleep at night.
Okay.
And she's having a lot of sleepwalking episodes at the moment.
Wow.
The doctor's subscribing her some medication, but hasn't worked at all. But I've been on the phone to her today, and she's saying basically that she's hearing people talk in her sleep, and a lot of things saying to do things. Do you know what I mean? It's like, what was it? For example, they told her to open the curtain, open the wardrobe, so that's what she did, and then she was too scared and frightened to go back into the bedroom after, and she just won't go to bed. Do you know what I mean? She won't go to sleep afterwards.
And you say this is your daughter?
No, it's my niece. It's my niece.
Sorry, niece. Sorry. Okay. How old is she?
She's only 5.
Only
coming
5.
up to 6.
Okay. Drew.
Yeah, I'm hearing you. I'm just hoping. I'm just hoping this makes sense. Now I can actually believe your daughter on this one. No imagination. I don't like when people use imagination. Are we back? I didn't lost you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Got you. Yeah.
Just to let you know, Drew, it's Will's niece with 5-year-old niece. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's okay. I'm not connected. I'm just basically what I'm about to tell him is different to what spiritual connection is. Okay. Now, when people state the fact of could it be imagination, could it be due to our mind, I'll agree with John in many different ways. But I've actually had the same doubt when I was, as I got older, if you get what I mean. I'm going to use. Is it okay for me to use my experience in this sort of section? Because
of course.
When I was between 10 and 11 years old, I was in this house in Swansea. This house belonged to a lovely family, but a lot of bad things happened in that house. Yeah, and basically, as we got older, because me and my sister was, going through fighting and all that. We seen a lot of death around us. My mother thought we had a behavior like psychological problems. Yeah, so we've seen a psychiatrist. After we got through it, it was all okay. The bigger point of this story now is going to be matching in a way. I was sleeping in bed, and basically, I saw this big figure at the end of my bed. Yeah. Now, a lot of people say this is kind of imagination, attention. I'm not going to listen to that because I've dealt with it with my own personal experience. And personally, I take it very serious when a kid is getting contact by a spirit, because a spirit will try and make vulnerable children, they will try and connect in many different ways. And when I had that situation, I was actually scared after this happened. Because I had ADHD, I was kicking off lock, breaking off my doors, lifting up heavy beds, trashing my rooms. I was giving it negative vibes. I didn't know that. I was a kid, wasn't I? So, anyway, this is what happens. As I was saying, one point, I put the wardrobe as my door. My bed was up like this upside against the wall. And I had a walk-in wardrobe as well, okay? So one is movable, one is walk-in wardrobe. And this spirit come and visit me, this army spirit now, okay? And he had a bow knife in his hand, yeah? After 10 minutes of the night, he opened the cupboard. The cupboard door was opening. As he was opening, the cupboard door was flicking really fast. No windows were open upstairs. And this is why I'm talking about this way, because a lot of people are saying, well, medication will make everything answer. No, it doesn't. It's the spirit who's trying to make the connection to the child. It's trying to give something, or it's trying to put fear in it. If they put in fear in her, that means she's a bit scared. That means she's going to see him. And obviously, at 5 years old, the spiritual path is wide open. Okay? I haven't done much for children, but my advice is try and talk it through it. Talk it down to it. Tell it, explain it, they're not there. Don't let people try and overrule you. Okay, right? Or rule over the father or something. Try and speak to the family. Okay? Or the mother, wherever we go about this. Don't try and overrule it, because many people make a mistake in that line of work, and I'm not being nasty. It can cause a lot of trauma, a lot of emotions. And personally, from my experience, I would say speak to them, tell them what they are, tell them, find out first. Bring some investigators in if you want to. Bring some paranormal investigators in. Let them work with you. Find out why they're there for a reason. If you want to, you get our room cleansed. If they want to get our room cleansed and get rid of it if they want to. They want to push it. But the reason why they're there to her is because they're trying to make a connection, because she's spiritual. That's why I'm making that clear. I'm not going to go down straight down to the deep end and say, oh, she's going to be, no, this. Females are known to have really good gifts as well, including blokes, but females will have it stronger. Okay, so obviously, she's 5, she's vulnerable to she's going to be scared because all these big faces, all these, the way they contact in. It could be a reason she's scared. Obviously, wardrooms. I hated them when I came out to the wardrooms. I gotta admit that it freaked the hell out of me. We had one in the bedroom where it looked like it was hanging itself. I'm not even kidding you, okay? And that affected me. But as I got older, I started to understand it because I was working with someone who actually understood me. I wasn't working with my mother. I was working with an actual person who's had the same gift. I won't go down his path. What I would tell you to go to, though, I want you to go and listen to John's advice and see what he can give you, but also ask for an investigator to come to the house. Don't dwell on it. The worst thing you can ever do is dwell on it, okay? You can get all these advices, and you can get messed about. My personal advice is get someone to deal with it, get it done, okay, after the lockdown, but get that room. They all say leave the window and light open. Try and get that room into a calm energy where she feels comfortable, okay?
Yeah.
Because that's the bigger point. She wants to feel safe. If their room's got to be safe, then let her use that room for the time being until you work around how to keep it safe. Personally, I would say message me because you're more welcome to anytime, and I'll come and work with you literally. And probably paranormal teams will be if I did. You probably will ask for them to come out to deal with what's going on. But listen to John's advice as well, okay? Because John is brilliant and he's understandable. There's other paranormal teams like Dan himself. We all give out excellent advices, but just don't let people try and dwell on it, okay? Let's try and help her out, trying to comfort her, speak to her. They're not going to have to hurt her. If they hurt her, they would have already probably done it ages ago. Do you get where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
Okay, sleep. So tell me a little bit more about her sleeping patterns with it.
Well, get my words out. As of what I know, basically it's pretty much the same time every night. Last night she ended up in her parents' bed. I think it's roughly around 11:30, 12 o'clock.
Okay.
So sort of late night. But last night she ended up in her parents' bed. But before, when she was coming down the stairs sleepwalking, she's ended up at the back gate. Even with the back door being locked, she's literally gone through the locked door to the back gate, which obviously is not safe. She's had a phone call basically from doctors today, which she is now going to be referred to what you said. I don't remember the word. A pediatrician, I believe.
Okay.
That's where she's getting referred to. But yeah, it was more looking like where we can find someone.
It will. So like have they tried setting up some cameras around the house so that they can record what she's doing at night time?
Well, I have told her this, and she has got one which connects to Wi-Fi, which is good. So she can sit there and one of them baby monitors, so she can sit and connect it to her phone.
Yeah.
I said to do that, but my sister's like scared of stuff, and she don't really want to see that sort of thing. But my partner, who also has something to do with spirit, she's got a lot of things back in her past as well, but she's never really opened up to it. But she's comfortable talking about it. So I said, she's seen a lot of things. So she's told me she's seen a lot of things, and they're not nice.
Well, I think the best thing for us to do here now is probably communicate directly rather than continue on here necessarily. Because what we can do is we can get Drew and John together maybe, and see if they can recommend anything themselves to start with on the spiritual side of things. Obviously, other than that, it's then looking at medical profession potentially. But there's obviously something psychological there that's scaring her, or something's been put there psychologically. So it's really just a case of trying to find out what that is and what it is that specifically is scaring her. So
yeah, for sure.
If give it about an hour or so and pop Drew a message on his page, and we can take it from there. Really, it's the best thing, if that's all right with you.
Yeah. That would be great. I mean,
can I just say one more thing? They've done the right thing by going to see a medical professional. I will say that you've done the right thing, because obviously you got to debunk all that, but also you've done the right thing coming to spiritualists as well. And you've done a massive right thing. So well done to you and whoever else is behind you as well. Okay.
Yeah, brilliant. It's just looking for someone who's quite close, because I'm literally in Malvern myself, so I believe that you're not too far away. So
guess what? Guess what?
What's that, mate?
I'm from Ledbury originally.
Oh, really? Well, I'm not originally from Malvern, but I'm literally I'm from Stratford-upon-Avon myself.
Okay, yeah.
So it's not too far.
Evesham on Monday afternoon.
Oh, lovely! Brilliant place. Absolutely brilliant.
Only visiting a supplier. So.
But, that's great.
Yeah, so no, I know that area really well. So you can't go wrong. Malvern's great as well.
It can be.
Right, well, yeah, pop Drew a message on his page, give him about an hour, and pop him a message, and we can go from there, if that's all right.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Thank you very much.
You're a star. Thanks for coming on, buddy.
Lovely. Thank you. Cheers, man.
Anne Jackson's actually just said as well, her dad's in Malvern.
Oh, lovely.
Two people in the area. There we go. So, well, thanks again. It's good to see you. All right.
Lovely, brilliant, Dan. Thanks, Drew. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, buddy. Cheers. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, well, there we go. So a lot going on there. So just going to nip to the chat very quickly. Rosalind Golke, hi, how are you? Janice Goodwin Fodden, hope you're well. Dory Wheeler saying hello from New York.
New York.
Suzanne McLaughlin, hope you're well. There we go. So, okay, so back to the list very quickly then. Have we got Wendy King, Margaret Shepherd, or Alison Patterson in the chat, please? So, Wendy King, Margaret Shepherd, or Alison Patterson. Nathan Isles, hope you're well, mate.
I'm just hoping that guy now actually really stays with like two main people, because I don't want him to get messed about, because something like that, it's really important.
That's it.
To retain a child and quickly give her some support.
Excuse me. Anne Jackson's just said, reminded me about, because when she was on last week, Anne was the one that you read for last week, and you picked up loads of stuff from. So is
that the one with the RAF?
Margaret Shepherd, there we go. Mags, right, okay, that's it now. So Margaret Shepherd. So Wendy King or Alison Patterson. Lydia Bell, hope you're well. Kathy Holland, hi from sunny Swindon. I know Swindon very, very well. Dawn Roper from not so sunny Doncaster way. Wendy King. Wendy King, there we go. Right. Pamela Roger, I can see you sitting in the background in the studio. I've got Wendy first, and then we'll bring you on. All right. So Wendy King, there we go. Over to you, mate.
I know. I'm just opening up to
Dory, we've got a massive long list. You can probably see, look, I don't know if you can see a big long list of people who are in a bit. So we do best. The best thing you do is when I post the next set of mini readings, which will be for next Wednesday, jump onto the event
Wendy,
and book in.
Wendy, my darling. Wow. Okay. Mischief is around you some reason, and hermit, as we say on the cards. Okay, hermit. Someone's hiding a secret behind your back, and I feel like there's a lot of people at the moment around you. Not even with this lockdown, I still feel like as many people haven't got you haven't got trust on people, and it's not that many people you got trust. Oh, this bloody phone. Go away. Sorry, guys. I feel like she's aching quite often from the back as well. She's constantly got back pain. I feel like she's just overwhelmed herself with a lot of stuff. I feel like also she works too much on people around her. It's trying to very closely. I'm seeing a lot of X, white X and black X around me. Don't know why X is calling out. X is really calling it out for some reason. Chair. Something to do with chair as well. I can see chair, I can see unit like a fish tank. Wow, I'm getting a lot from this one.
Wendy, do you mind popping into the chat and just saying whether you can take that at all, if possible, please?
I thought mixed up. I thought that was mixed up. Oh.
Francis Gillett, hello. How are you? Oh, there we go. Wendy's just popped up saying, wow, spot on so far. There we go.
Okay. Wendy, message my page, please.
Any more for Wendy right now, mate, or best to message the page?
Message the page. Best to message the page.
No worries, buddy. Yeah. Mags is actually saying that you look very drained, mate, so and you could do a good night's rest. This man's sleeping every hour of the day at the minute.
So I'm okay at the moment.
We lost you a sec there, mate.
Say again?
We lost you for a second then.
What did you say again? Before that.
Right, okay. He's just saying about the fact that Mags was saying that you look drained and you need a good night's rest. I was saying you're doing nothing but sleeping all the time at the moment.
This is the problem though. I'm feeling okay, but for some reason I'm draining, and it's not draining my energy. I'm draining. I don't know what's going on. It's Are we back?
Yes, we're with you, mate. We've got you. There we go. We've got you. You keep jumping. You keep dropping out a little bit, mate.
Everyone in the building, stop using the internet. I'm trying to work. All right, I think that might work.
Stop downloading crap. Tracy Buckland, thank you for messaging. Yeah, we're both all right, thank you. We're both a bit tired, but other than that,
stop the download. That's too
much. Julie McDonald, hello. You're right. Hi, Stephen Harris as well. Next on the list is Dawn Roper.
I bet they're watching Pornhub.
Oh God, don't say that. Don't say that. Dawn Roper is next on the list, my friend. Oh, where are we? Hang on. There we go. There's Dawn. Thank you, Catherine Cookson. You're a star. Just said Catherine Cookson just said, "Hey, hi guys, you're doing a great job tonight. Thank you."
Thank you. Blessed be. Dawn. I feel like she's an older one. I really do. I feel like she's a bit older than what that picture is saying.
Don't ever say that about a lady. You get slapped.
That's okay. I like getting slapped. You know this. You know pain is my favorite.
Yes.
But also she's kind. She's full up of energy. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Her energy is different to what you expected. I feel like she could do 50 bloody flip backs in one day, but she'll probably say, no, I bloody can't. But she will. She's bright. She's really bright. One thing I just want to turn on. Don't worry about the arguments around you, okay? Told you. I told I love that stuff.
I would have. I'll be honest with you, Dawn. I would have put you probably by your picture. I would have said mid-30s personally.
I am very cheeky. I am very cheeky, though. I am very cheeky. She's right now. She keeps everything bright. She keeps everything on term. She's like the lady in the middle. If anyone argues, she'll stand in the middle. She'll basically tell them straight. If you don't like it, then shove it. There's the door. Okay. She's a quite a bright coming. Listen to your intuition as well. I need to tell you this. Listen to your intuition. Sorry, that was kind of like I had a spirit talking in my ear. I get told like to tell her what to say. This is how. What did you say about that?
Saying, "Oh, filter queen."
Oh. She needs to listen to her own voices as well. She's keep putting herself in that little situation where she doesn't listen to her own voices. She reminds me of me, literally. She tries to do stuff and then sometimes she'll do something funny with it. I like this one. See, straight up, point up, bam. Okay, and I think she's really intelligent as well. She works really well with other things around her as well. And when I mean other things, but really interesting is and I know this is weird, but I feel like she cares for a grandmother. I feel like she cares for someone like a grandparent or grandmother because I keep seeing a grandmother in my face. I keep seeing a grandmother in her face.
Okay, Dawn, can you take that at all? Dawn, can you just let us know if possible if you can take what Drew just said? So we're just waiting for Dawn to pop into chat and just say yes or no with any of that, if that's okay.
Please don't go quiet. She's a funny person.
Dawn, you're never a nana.
44 years old and yeah. She's a nana.
Oh,
but
any more for Dawn?
I just see this woman in my face. Four, five. No. Four. She's about. Not go over this one. Just keep getting to 4, 5. Short. Not too chubbed, but beautiful looking. It's got puffed up and it looks like curly hair. It literally looks like going around with curly hair. I actually literally see a woman right in front of me who is like curly hair.
Okay.
But she showed me a brown unicorn.
Can you take that, Dawn?
She showed me a brown uniform. Something brown. She's wearing a brown suit. Green shirt and black tie.
Just keeping an eye for Dawn's comment. Dawn says about being a nana, her kids are 23 and 24 years old.
That's nice.
So, Dawn, if you can just confirm any of that for us, please, about what Drew's just explained with the lady. That would be amazing. Thank you.
I need that bloody whiskey.
Okay, Dawn's saying it could be her mum.
Tell you.
By the fact,
Okay.
Dawn Roper, by the fact you've used the term ma'am, does that mean you're in Wales?
That's what I was thinking, ma'am. How'd she spell it? M-A-M?
M-A-M, yeah.
Because they spell it like that, don't they? Yeah. Really interesting. She's got, like I said, brown uniform, green back shirt, black t-shirt, black tie. Literally.
All right, so we just need to, Dawn, if you can confirm that last little bit. But okay, Dawn. So, the mum is in Glasgow. Oh, okay, there we go. They must use the term mum up in Scotland area as well. Then, there we go.
Must be.
So, Dawn, pop Drew a message on his page if you want, and Drew can look at arranging more in-depth reading with you if that's okay. Thank you very much for coming on, and thank you for being so patient. But next up is Pamela Roger. Hello, Pamela.
Hi, Dan.
So
Hi,
sorry
Drew.
for keeping you waiting there. I literally.
That's not a problem.
I literally, I brought Dawn on. Yeah, that was it. And I brought Dawn on, and I thought to myself, and then I looked down at you, and I thought, oh damn, I forgot Pamela.
I'm easily forgotten.
Oh no.
Apologies.
I'm sure you're not.
I only just discovered your message anyway before you just brought me on. Oh, right, okay.
Have you got a question for Drew, or would you just like a mini reading?
Just a mini reading, whatever's good about it, whatever he senses, really.
Cool. Over to you, Drew. I've got a funny feeling his internet's messing up.
Yeah, it looks like he's in slow-mo.
Has he got sound is the question. Drew, can you hear us?
Look, you dumb idiot, stop playing with my internet.
Oh, we can hear you now. We're gonna have to send him round every single room in that building, you see, and turn around and tell them and say to them, 8 o'clock on a Wednesday, stop messing with the internet. Although week after next, hopefully he'll be in his new house, so he'll have his own internet then.
They're bloody
Well, it'll be like a new house. I mentioned you're all doing in England anyway. You've got Scotland free, haven't you?
Say again.
You don't have a lot. You've all been in England. You don't have a lockdown now, so free for all now down there.
I'm in South Wales, so.
Oh, that's right. You're the same as me then.
Yeah.
Oh, but Drew, you're in England.
He is. Yeah, I'm the English lad, and he's the Welsh lad.
I'm in England.
He lives in England, and I live in Wales.
So you and I've got lockdown, and Drew's got the free for all.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. So, over to you, Drew.
Okay, so I don't know if you can hear me right now.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I think that shout out there. It must have worked. They got to stop looking at them naughty stuff. I tell you, them downloading stuff. They naughty they are. Okay. I feel really relaxed with you. Oh my God. Seriously, stop playing with the fucking goddamn internet. Sorry. Apologize for the language.
We can hear you still, don't worry.
As I was saying, my head is getting bigger. My nose is getting wider. Okay. But the real interested about you is You're a comfortable person to sit with. You're fun. You try to make people happy. You're doing a good job. I'm proud of you. Okay?
Yeah.
Message. Your family line, you're very close to your family. You're very close. To some, I'm going to say.
Yes, that's right. To some.
To some. I'm going to think it's more of a sibling. And I feel like it's a male sibling.
Female.
I treat it like a male. She acts like a male.
That'd be more likely me.
That's okay. Situation happens in many different ways. I just think you need cheering up. Someone needs to think about you for once. And I'm that person. So I need to think about you. Now, I could actually give you a feet massage, back massage. I'll probably bring in a fireman to literally give you a fireman lift, take you all the way from like literally all the trouble. Okay. But I feel like you help out most of the family as well. I feel like a lot of people comes to you because you give out good advices and comfort.
Yeah, I give good advice. I'm good at that.
I feel like you follow your nan's side as well. I feel like you follow your nan's side, but I feel like your father was in the military. And that's what I feel like.
The last thing he said, who was in the military?
Your father. I feel like your father was in the military. I really like your hairstyle. I'm sorry. Your hairstyle
That's
is
okay.
really concentrating me.
Yeah, it's getting shaved again tomorrow because it's getting too long.
Tell me about it. I'm about that close. I'm about that close to doing it myself.
Well, I've done it twice since the lockdown. I just don't like long hair.
No, I can't stand it. Mine's getting too long.
Yeah, my dad was in the army, but he was just a cook.
Okay. Has he gone? There we go.
Come here, man. I'll be back now. I'm back. I'm back.
Yeah,
I just have to fight with someone with the internet. I was like a ninja. Sorry. So
he's more like a nutter.
Thank you, Dan. I'm not nuts as you though.
Oh, well,
yes, so your father was more in the military side than anything, but might be just a cook, but he still had that thin line straight. You were brought up in between. I'm gonna say in between because kindness was nice, but also he'll tell you if you've done something wrong. Okay. I feel like also your nan, you're kind of a nan's copy, if you get what I mean. Your nan was nine. She was kinder, but you followed your nan's line in. If you get what, do you know where I'm coming from?
I think so. My gran, I never called them nans. It's my granny. And that's so.
That doesn't mean I call them nan for a reason because I'm a Welshman. I call them nan for a reason because I'm a Welshman.
Obviously. Right, okay.
That grannies would be the right thing, guys. So we don't have to get backwards, but what we're picking up off you is a lovely energy, a lovely guidance, a very spiritual mind open as well. You're opening to a lot of spiritual field as well.
Yeah,
and I feel
that's
like
my process.
Yeah. How long have you been studying it? Because this is
For nearly since last year, really.
Okay, since last year. And have you been having so much fun with it, like learning new
I've been
stuff?
loving it. Yeah, I'm learning lots of new stuff, and I've done my my first course in my Reiki, and I've did the holistics. I'm reading cards. I'm learning to try and pick up spirit, and I do a lot of the paranormal stuff also, which I enjoy doing.
Okay.
So a bit of a mixed bag. I enjoy doing it all. I enjoy doing it all.
Aww.
I love it.
I'm
totally
on your side. I love it. I love it down to the earth. I absolutely do. It's the best thing ever. So your gift is gathering very well, actually. Your gift is gathering very well. You are doing it. big question is, have you been to Circle yet and played around with the Circle?
We've been talking about getting someone to assist us on our circle. We know we need at least 4 people, so we've got our tutor. It's myself and my soul sister, and basically we just need somebody else. It's trying to get somebody that's going to be committed. You know, not just when there's folk consider it, then they're not there and stuff like that. They've got to be committed for what we want to do.
Bit of a message for you here, actually, though.
Very important.
Pamela, from Catherine Cookson's just said, "I love this lady, such a great energy."
Thank you, Catherine. Thank you.
Just remember how important you are, okay?
Thank you.
Brilliant. You're just absolutely brilliant. You're opening really well. You've done really well, actually, I should be saying to you.
Yes, I do a lot of
And
meditation just to
not far
help
off.
me and working through my chakras and all that. So yeah,
Good.
totally love it.
Some of the chakras. Amazing. I love opening my chakras.
I wanted to keep my chakras open, especially the third eye chakra. And then was it yesterday I discovered there's an 8th. Then somebody told me today we've actually got 25. Even though there's only 7 in our body, the rest is around us. So
It is
I'm
around
learning
us.
something new every
Massively.
day. Yeah. The same relation with animals. I read in one of my books, animals only have 4 chakras. Not like us humans where we have 7. But I don't know how many outside the animal has the chakras. Now, sorry for being out of breath, because I've got an illness. I'm so breathless, and today's one of my bad days for breathing and that. So
well, I do. My whole team, and people from the outside of my team as well. They all been coming and join me in private classes with meditation and chakras.
that'll be fabulous.
So it might be worth Pamela.
Hello.
Yeah, we're here, mate. Still, we're here. Don't worry. I think we're getting to that time of night where his internet's decided it's going to mess up. Somebody's probably gaming in the building.
Yeah, probably.
We're going to say gaming.
Not... with the bloody.
We'll say gaming rather than porn, like he said earlier.
Yeah, I think I'd rather sound the gaming sounds much better.
That's it. Pamela, it'd be interesting to get you to message Drew on his page, and so you guys can have a good chat as well. You know, it'd be interesting because then you can discuss a bit further, more in depth with regards to chakras and things like that as well. And
yeah, that'd be fantastic.
That'd be great.
Pamela, I'll do that, Drew.
It's been amazing having you on. Thank you very much. And
thank you both.
We'll see you again soon. All right.
Blessed be.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, lovely.
Okay, namaste. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Bye. There we go. So, right. So we have a StreamYard addict in the background in the studio at the moment. By the looks of it, I'm thinking it says StreamYard addict. I believe I know who it is. But I just want to say very quickly, hi, Jessica White. Claire, if you want to keep an eye out for the next event, which will be next Wednesday, and if you are wanting a reading, it's best to pop on there and book yourself in for a free ticket. Janice Goodwin, no worries. Thank you very much for coming on. There we go. Right. So next on the list then, Emily Colnett. Are you with us still, Emily? Emily Colnett. Calling Emily Colnett. So we need a tannoy system, don't we? That's what we need.
We do. I do. Can you imagine? Emily Colnett, are you going to see that?
Staff announcement. This staff announcement. It's your reading time, Emily Colnett. Emily, are you with us?
Come forward, Emily. Don't be afraid.
Okay, so we've got Emily and Alex Philp is next after Emily. So whichever one comes up first on in the chat, Alex Philp or Emily Colnett, either of you, whoever comes up first in the chat.
Till I get down to 1, 10, 9, 8, 7.
And if
6,
neither of them come on,
5,
we're going to bring on the StreamYard
3, 2, 1.
Oh, look. Okay, well, we'll have to bring on the StreamYard addict for now then.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey guys, how are you doing, Dan?
Oh, Melissa, there we go.
It's Melissa, yes, of course.
Hi, Melissa.
Who else will be addicted to... Hey guys, hope you're well.
Oh yes,
I'm great.
having fun and having a laugh.
Good. That's it. I was like, I go on everybody else's lives. I haven't been on Dan's once, so I'll give him a treat of me.
Oh, there we go. I'm hoping you can send me that doll to work with, though.
Oh yeah, you know what? Claire did ask, but you know what? I'm sure she'll send it over to you after she's finished.
Yeah, that'd be cool if
I'll write it down, especially on a note for you.
That's it. Yeah, forward it to Dan. I mean, well, to be honest, I mean, Claire and I'll probably be meeting up anyway soon, so
yeah,
I can always pick it up off her at any point, when she's ready anyway. So she's only up in Birmingham, and obviously I can use it as an excuse to go and see my dad because he lives there as well. So, so it's not too bad. Not too bad. Or I can always swing through and pick it up when I'm off upstairs, Natalie. So, did you want a mini reading from Drew?
I was actually going to say something to it. I was going to say something to it. Your sleeping patterns out of tune.
Yeah.
Drew.
Yeah, it's not great.
Your sleeping pattern's really struggling. High energy message from heaven. Your message is from heaven is really important. You need to try and sleep to get that message because you're on a journey path. And they're trying to talk to you, but literally you've been having sleeping trouble. You've been having nightmares as well for the last past 4 days.
Yeah.
You need to move that negative away from you. Trying to ignore the family argument as well. But literally straight away, I could pick up your sleeping pattern was really out of tune.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you drink a lot of coffee as well.
No, I'm not really a tea or coffee drinker, but I do drink a lot of cans of Coke. So that probably makes up for it.
Not being funny, but I can't say nothing about that myself.
That's what I mean.
Drew's on the hard stuff. Look.
Oh, and Drew as well.
Look
now, Drew, you can't give out to me.
24 cans in Tesco's at the minute.
So yeah.
Okay.
Oh, don't tell me that. I'll be down with you tomorrow.
You're basically bright as it is. You try to make it bright. You try to make it bright around the house, but still believe in the spiritual God upstairs. Okay? Listen to what they're trying to say to you. You've been having loads of signs. Let them work around your house. It's not pixies. It's nothing evil. It's just them working, trying to guide you what to do every day. And at the moment, you're trying your best. Stop thinking negative and keep going positive. And it's nice to actually see you on here.
Yeah, for once. I'm always in the chat giving it all that, but you don't actually see me. I think I'm a good person, I interact with everybody, like I'm just one of those type of people.
Yeah.
If they're nice to me, I'll be nice to them, and that's in my nature. And actually my mother and father had passed away like a month and apart. Trying to show me signs, but I just haven't been woke up to believing and seeing them.
You need to start believing in yourself. You need to.
Yeah, I do agree. Everything you said is very spot on.
I love this woman.
I just hope that doll isn't giving me a negative.
I was going to say actually, could it be
negative? Do that doll. I'll probably wind it up a little bit.
I would probably say if you've got a like a bell jar or something like that, or you've got some way of packing it away, in a box or whatever, salt the box. So put salt down inside of it and things like that, and and take it out of the house potentially if you've got any way you can store it until you send it to Claire.
Yeah, I do. Dan, sorry for butting in there. It's out in the shed since I got it.
Yeah.
Because then when that incident happened, if you were on John's when I was telling you about it,
I saw briefly.
or
Yeah,
Claire's, was it?
yeah, I heard some of it. Yeah.
So
What I was
we
saying,
never really got anything like that in the house.
is it boxed?
It just happened since.
Is it?
It's actually wrapped in bubble
Okay.
wrap, like a plastic bag thing.
Okay. If you've got a box, like a shoe box or something, it'll fit into it, and the dog will fit into that box. What I would do is put it as it is inside the box, salt it all, okay, and then close it. Close the box. And get it ready, and obviously then it's ready at that point for shipping, obviously, as well to Claire. But what I would do, I would see what that does, and then I would maybe salt your house as well, around the house, outside, around any of the openings, and around the room maybe. And then from there, I would probably do a sage cleansing and just see how that helps. See if that helps.
Is the doll in the bedroom?
No, it's in the shed at the moment.
It's in the shed. The workforce.
Okay, keep
it out in the shed.
Keep in the shed because it's been trying to come in by the sound of it, because it's very active actually. I will admit that, because as we were talking about this doll, I had an image of a white dress coming on my mind, and literally also red included, and then literally I had like a colour blondish hair on it.
I have a feeling, to be honest, it's more woman than male. But sure, you guys would know a bit more about that. I'm not like psychic or anything. It's just what I feel, and you know, the vibe I get off it. It's more female than what is. It's not. I don't think it's male anyway.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see what we can come up for you when obviously when you get it over. But what I would do in the meantime is, as I say, is pack it away, salt the box as well. You know, and then I would do a cleansing around your house, maybe just in the meantime as well, just to cleanse away any negativity that's there, and then hopefully that will change things, because that negative energy potentially could be trying to cling on to any side. At the moment that negative energy finds weakness in you, it's potentially that's where it's going to bring out. It's going to try and bring that weakness, make that weakness even bigger. So it's then down to you as well to try and keep a positive mindset somewhat. That's the bad.
Exactly, Dan. You're so right there, because ever since I got on, me mental health hasn't been great, so that's why I just want to get rid of it as soon as.
Yes, as I say, salt it, do yourself cleansing, and see how you go from there, really. And obviously, once you ship it off to Claire, then hopefully it'll pass on to her. But
if you want to,
oh Lord, and then it'll pass on to you.
If you want to as well, just message me, so we can give you information like what crystals will protect around it as well. Even you got salt, which is a problem. Even you got salt around it, it's a protection, yeah? It stops the spirits. But also, I would say I actually do advise anyone to balance everything out, including the salt, to use crystals.
Well, I would say, but especially sleeping as well. Good one for that is selenite. So if you get some selenite crystal and put it next to your bed, all right, and that's supposed to help with cleansing negative. There you go, look, crystal Bible. But yeah, selenite is.
Oh wow, thanks, Drew.
You can usually get a nice piece of selenite that will stand on your bed, so that's the best way. All right.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Thanks very much, Dan. Thanks for having me on. Appreciate it. And thanks so much, Drew, from the bottom of my heart, for bringing me on and giving me that reading. I appreciate it.
Oh, I think he's just sorting his little one quickly. There we go.
Gone. No problem.
Melissa, it's been great to have you on. Thank you very much for coming on.
Okay, thanks, Dan. Much love.
Bye-bye. See you soon.
Yeah, no.
Okay, sorry guys, one sec. Drew's just come off. Alex Phillips, you'll be up next. we are running a bit short on time, so we'll get a few more done if we can. And then what I would suggest is that anybody who does want to read and wants to guarantee themselves a mini reading, please pop on to the event on my Facebook page, and you can book yourself a free ticket from there. I'm so sorry, guys. I keep like wanting to burp. I'm sorry. Drew, you still with us?
Yeah.
Alex Philp, are you still with us in the chat?
That was quite fun, wasn't it?
Oh, yes. Yeah. Lovely lady, Melissa.
I can't remember who Melissa works for.
She doesn't. I don't think she does, mate. She's over in Ireland, and there we go. So, Alex Philp in the chat, mate.
Hi, Alex. Give me a minute.
Stretching.
No, just getting a lot of negative off me. Okay, Alex. Whew. That was quite a lot of negative coming on me. Whew. Okay. You know, really interesting about Alex is he likes to sing. It doesn't matter if it's a girl or boy. I can hear someone singing constantly. And it's a lovely high singing tone pitch. I feel like it's a lot full of energy in this person. Hello. I feel like I'm full of energy on this person. I feel like I'm trying to work too much and trying to do too much in time. You've got to stop doing this to yourself. Come on. Got to stop doing this to yourself. You've got to put your mind on track where you want to do. Life can't make it as what we can have it. It's like I can take, but I can't pay for it. So that's basically what I'm trying to say. This sounds so confusing, but you have to see where I'm coming from here. I'm trying to tell you about yourself. I'm trying to tell about yourself. And yourself is a very intelligent person. You can go on, you can try on, you can journey on. I want you to know people that even care about you. And I want to know, you know, you're trying to make a lot of effort into this. And you're doing really well at the moment. I think you're stressing about the lockdown a little bit. Yes, try to hide away from people. But I also feel like you're stressing a little bit. Everything I'm going to say to you is just sit down, meditate. Trust me, once you meditate and go through every single bit of your chakra, understanding chakras, learning about chakras, you can relax. You know, you can relax anytime or you can relax whenever you want. You know, but literally meditate is your answer. Spirit world will message you when it's time. But I feel like right now, I feel like right now, in spirit and soul, you're just as important as everyone else. And I just say, well done. Just well done. That's all I need to say to you. I know that sounds confusing, but it might make sense in a few days.
Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Alex, hope you can take that. And if you want to potentially look at a more in-depth reading with Drew or just have a chat with him with regards to things and what he said, pop him a message on his page and he'll be able to have a chat with you on there. So we've got time for maybe another 2, and that's about it for tonight. Do we have Sam Thomas in the chat still? Emily Colnut or Sam Thomas? Emily Colnut or Sam Thomas, are you with us in the chat?
I think I need to do that.
Alex has just said, you're right, I'm constantly on the go. Never stop for a break. Maybe I need to. Thanks, Drew.
Just message my box and so we can sort that out. Maybe I'll be starting medic classes online soon.
Yeah. Okie dokie. So, very quick. So, whilst we're waiting to see if Emily, Sam Thomas, or Natalie Gillett are in the chat still, we're just going to bring Brett on screen. Hello, Brett.
Oh, look. I'm in the stove.
How you doing?
Hey, bro.
All right. How are y'all?
Oh, all good. All good. Thank you very much. All good. So, how can we help you?
Well, a recent case that I'm actually trying to close up on. My full spectrum cameras, the tinting was being changed from
I remember
black
this.
and purple.
Yep, I remember this.
To a reddish orange.
Yep.
And there was no lights being turned on at the time. And I'm familiar with the dark shadows or the negatives, the others, the shadow entities. But I ran across a clear mass that was above a baby's crib, and the best way I could describe it was like the Predator when it goes into its invisible shield.
Okay.
And it still has the wavy effect.
Yeah.
But I didn't know, by chance, have y'all ran across that or what that could be?
Not really, no. I know that Lydia came on and we had a chat when we had Daryl Marston on, I think it was. And we were talking about the equipment on then, and the camera going a bit funny and the colors wise. So, who do you know? What type of camera is it?
It's a POV full spectrum from Ghost Stop website.
Is that one of the small little action cameras?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay, so with them, if you've got a funny thing in the lens, a discoloration on the lens. No, from experience of actually converting them myself, there may be something actually in the. You may find there's actually something on the actual the sensor. So there's like a particle on the sensor. It might be messing with it. It could just be the fact that it's got damaged on the sensor.
Okay. Well, I did use. There was after the live investigation on the Facebook team page that I've got. The family got into contact with me about, they felt that the negativity, the demonic was gone, and there was something else that was left behind. So when I set up the equipment and just left it overnight while I was reviewing the other evidence, the cameras worked just fine, and there wasn't any change in color.
Okay.
So I actually was wondering if possibly I tried to track down where the clear mass came from.
Okay.
And where it went, but I couldn't see it. It's like it just appears and disappears.
Yeah.
Like possibly interdimensional.
Okie doke. Well, with that side of things, what I would do is first of all, I would try and rule out a few different things. So give the front of the lens a really good clean to start with.
Okay.
I would use a different memory card. Try that.
Okay.
Do those things, and obviously make sure it's fully charged. Maybe even try a different battery with it to start with. Those are the things that we can, when you can look at those and you can rule those main things out from the camera itself, then it can only either be a fault on the sensor itself, or there's potentially something in the footage which is paranormal. And
I did reach Dave Giuliano, who has that company and that website, and I messaged him on Facebook and asked him if anyone had reported having those types of glitches or anything with the cameras, and he said, I sent him a link to the video, and he said everything was normal. But then when I went and set it up and left it overnight, all the camera video was all purple, and it never shifted or changed.
Yeah. So on those, what happens is, because I do those myself. I've done GoPros. I've got a GoPro sitting here, look, and I've done GoPros before. They're just really hard to do. It's not something I want to do again. But with regards to those action cams, they're you can pick them up relatively cheaply, and you can actually do the conversion yourself. if need be as well. But what happens when you do it, what you've got to really watch out for is that, excuse me, at no point do you get anything like a mark on the sensor, because when you unscrew the lens itself, you see, and you remove the filter off the back of the lens, that makes it full spectrum. And then you screw down the lens to make it so it focuses proper. So what can sometimes happen is that if it's not quite focused, it can mess with. If it's not quite focused properly, it can mess with the picture a little bit. So it might be worth just checking to see if turning the lens slightly, which to the right, will, because that will focus it and that will change. That will add to the focusing. If you turn it to the left, it will take away from it. That's one option. The other thing is it may be worth sending it back to Ghost Stop just to see if they can have a look at it themselves, because the way you do those, you see, is you have to remove the lens completely just by unscrewing it, and then you can actually then see right down into where the sensor is. There's a little square of like block inside the actual camera. So that's the things I would say check first before maybe looking at the paranormal side of things. Check the camera, make sure that's working.
Okay.
And then if you've got the option to try and recreate, from an investigative point of view, if you've got the option to try and recreate the scenario at the time, try and recreate it again if you can. That's the other thing. So see if you can recreate it. If you can recreate it, you see, then you can potentially then rule out the paranormal side of things. So use the same camera, have the same setup in the same space, and excuse me, I'm so sorry. That's okay. You can tell how tired. I've got 3 early mornings, and I'm like literally now I'm tired, so I want to sleep, but I know what'll happen in the next hour. I'll be wide awake again. So yeah, check all those out, those things out first. Check the equipment before you look at the paranormal. Once you rule out the equipment is not at fault in any way, you can then look at other scenarios to then rule them out before coming to the conclusion what you've seen on there is paranormal. What you can get, you see, is things like if you look behind you now on screen, you can see there's a light flare on the wall. Yes. What you can find is you can, especially with an infrared light, you can potentially find that can happen, because infrared light only works on the principle it will bounce off, because it bounces off something. So so infrared light, if you, for example, are in the middle of a woodlands and it's quite an open section of it, you'll find the screen is very dark because the IR light's not strong enough to bounce off the trees and things. So as you get closer to the trees get brighter. So sometimes what happens is you find on the screen, the infrared light itself can actually be too much for the area you're in. So that can cause a blemish, like look in the screen, like you get that lens flare that's behind you. So it's just that section of light, there's too much light coming in at that section. So the camera's seeing it quite bright. So that's another possibility. But without seeing the footage myself, obviously, it's a bit hard to comment to a degree.
Okay, well, I know there was no mirrors, no reflective sources, and I did have a light booster on the floor.
Any surface with infrared light acts as a reflective surface for it.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
So if you think about it this way, if you're wearing a black jumper in infrared light, it comes out white. Okay, because it's reflecting the light back off you. It's the same with heat with a thermal cam. One of the biggest problems people have with thermal cams is they don't realize that they don't actually realize that a thermal cam, you actually give off the surfaces you're near will actually give off like a heat. You give off a heat reflection as well as a normal shadow. So you can be stood near a wall, and on a thermal camera, the thermal camera can be picking up your heat reflection on the wall. If you get my meaning. Okay. So it's things that we can't see necessarily with the naked eye that certain levels of the light spectrum will see. All right. And your camera, if the lux capacity, so when you look at a camera, when you go to buy a camcorder or a normal camera, you'll see there's a thing like that says lux, LUX. And what that means is it's the level of light that it goes down to. So when it gets to 0, when you hit 0, that means the camera works on night vision. Most camcorders are like 2-3 lux, something like that, because they work on the principle of the lens opens up to light, to allow more light in. Whereas, so if you think about it with infrared light, when you drop it down and you've removed that filter that allows the infrared light to be seen, hence it gives you that purple, pinky, hueish color on the screen, on the camera. When you add infrared light to it, it brightens it up quite a lot. And most IR lights will give a circle of light, especially. So if the item itself look more circular, that's more likely your infrared light. If it's not circular, it could be something different. But
Lydia, it was the whole camera view. It wasn't just one spot.
Yeah, it wasn't just one spot, was it?
No, it was the whole camera view.
Okay. Lydia's just said she'll tag me in the video so I can have a little look at it. So I'll have a butcher's at it and see what's what. I'll let you know my opinion on it anyway. So
thank you so much.
That's no worries. That's just, like I say, it's just my opinion. So obviously, you know, if I'll try. I always say rule out your equipment first before thinking it's paranormal.
Okay, and thank you so much, Lydia. Shout out to you.
No, I understand that the case you've been dealing on is quite a big case, and it's spread over a bit of space as well, isn't it? Spread over a bit of an area of a town, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Apparently, it goes over the whole town, or a big majority of it, from the 1800s.
Yeah.
So I actually have the parish assessor. We have parishes in Louisiana in the United States instead of counties. So I have the parish assessor office helping me to track down what was the space then as compared to what the space is now and where to go from there. Because I do have another case as soon as this one is done with evidence review. I do have another case that called me a couple Saturdays ago in the same town.
Cool. Awesome. Well, Brett, I'll have a look at that video that Lydia tags me in, and I'll let you know my thoughts on it, and we'll go from there if that's all right.
Perfectly fine with me, and I greatly appreciate the time.
Brilliant. I'm a little conscious of time, so we've got one person to do a reading for quickly, and then we've got to finish up for the night. So, Brett, we'll be in touch, yeah?
All righty. Sounds good.
Good, man. Thanks very much for coming on.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
See you soon, buddy. Cheers. Bye-bye. William Tongue. William, can you do me a favor? If you can message Drew in about 10 minutes time, 15 minutes time, and I'll get Drew to give you a reading directly if that's better, because we didn't quite get to your reading. So pop Drew a message. William says he said so much about the question to do with his niece that he forgot about the reading he was going to ask you for.
Dude.
Pop him a message. So
I'll book him in tonight anyway, because I want to chat to him about it, because that I call that priority when it comes to children, not being nasty. When it comes to kids, it's more priority to assess it and deal with it very quickly.
Karen Ward Amos as well. Can you pop Drew a message then, please, on his page? And one of the girls will get back to you, and they'll make sure that you get your reading sorted. I know we weren't able to get to you the other week. So, Linda Graham, hello, how are you? Last but not least for the night, guys, we are very, very short on time now. We literally got a couple of minutes. Where are we? Natalie Gillett. Drew, last one for the night, mate. Natalie Gillett.
Natalie, you're quite fun. You're very bright, intelligent. But again, your little one is going through it at the moment, don't you? You're basically feeling not the comfort. I feel like you're struggling to breathe. I feel like she's tucked up in a place where her mind is not, should be, where it should be not. Where the mind is, it should not be there. It should be open to that field. She likes to have her own mind as sets, if you get what I mean. She's very spiritual and minded and open-minded, actually. But she's forgotten sometimes how to work it out, because she works constantly. I feel like she's tired, and I feel like also she's home a lot as well now. I feel like she has a bit of an anxiety situation as well, because when I'm sitting here, my leg is shaking, and I feel like she can't be herself as what she wanted to be. I need you to listen to your guide path. I need you to go to sleep. When you sleep, listen to your guide path and think of really good positive stuff, the outcome after this lockdown. Just follow through what you love to do. I really, that's a really short one, because I think she'll message me. I feel like she's uncomfortable at the moment.
Okie doke. I'm so sorry. I'm just like my brain is just literally blanked. Natalie Gillett. There we go. I'm so sorry. My brain, I've literally just blanked completely. Natalie, can you just let us know if you can take that, please? Louise McDonald, if you keep an eye out for the next event, I'm going to post it hopefully later tonight, if not tomorrow. Keep an eye out for that. And then on there, you'll see there'll be a link to an Eventbrite ticket, and you'll then be able to click on that and book a free reading. So that's the best way to guarantee yourself a free reading. As well, John Jones as well. I can't pin a link for the tickets at the moment because there is no link at the moment. So the best thing to do is keep an eye on the page for and click on the notifications button on the page. And then when I post the event, you'll get a notification to say I've posted it. That's the best bet. No worries at all. So yeah, Natalie Gillett, if you can just confirm that for me, please, what Drew said. I'm hoping you could take that.
Okay, can I just say one thing on your life, please, Dan?
Yes, yeah.
To the people who had all the readings and people don't know, can you not message my personal account, please, and ask about your readings? Please go through to my page. I respect you want your readings, but my personal page is not for readings anymore. It's for you guys to get to know, say hi, have a little chit chat, have a laugh. The Clairvoyance by Drew page was made for this whole thing. It's made for messages. I'm receiving like 6 or 7 messages about people's readings. It'd be nice if you can message my page so we can put you in a calendar and actually make that happen. With my actual Facebook account, it's my personal one.
That's it. And soon Drew's website will be going live soon as well, and you'll be able to, rather than booking these free tickets on through my page itself, you'll actually be able to go onto his website and specifically book them as well. So Natalie Linus Gillett just said, going through a lot with my anxiety. This lockdown is doing me in. Not being able to work at the moment due to lockdown. Still getting over losing my mother-in-law to be mother-in-law to be last year. Sorry to hear that, Natalie.
Last year, yeah.
Natalie, pop Drew a message on his page if you can, please, lovely. He can then arrange, or one of the girls can arrange to book you in for a more direct reading with Drew. So, right, just a quick recap on things for everybody. Tomorrow night, John Sixth Sense joins me live on here. We are going to be streaming to the Paranormal Warehouse. So we overall tomorrow night we'll be streaming out to over 750,000 people. So it's going to be a bit of a nuts one. Then Friday is a night off for me. So Friday is a night off for me. Saturday I will be out and doing an investigation, and you'll be able to see that not only on here but also on the Paranormal Warehouse. Sunday again is a night off, and then Monday I'm back with one entity paranormal on here with regards to Paraslam. Big news as well. So on Tuesday next week we have instead of a chat zone as normal, it's going to be ghost stories with Nanny Lynn, as everybody calls her. Lynn is the ghost lady of Gloucester. Great for ghost stories she is. So please don't miss that. And then one to come back to next Thursday night on the Paranormal Warehouse and on here, we have Mustafa from the TV show Ghost Hunters. So Mustafa will be on with me next Thursday. So I'm hoping Charlene will be with me for that night as well. So please, it's one not to miss. Guys, thank you very much for watching, everybody. Thank you to Drew for all your readings. Thank you for everybody who's come on and also who's in the chat that has asked for a reading and has been able to go. And sorry if we've not been able to get round to you, but please keep an eye out. Click on the notifications on the page. Keep an eye out for the event. And as soon as it's posted, you'll be able to go on there and you better go on there and book a ticket. As well, keep an eye out. You should, at the weekend, see one of these new custom-made Ouija boards. I'm hoping I'm picking it up tomorrow, the first one up tomorrow. So on the weekend, hopefully, you'll all be able to see what they look like. So that'd be great. Thanks, guys, and have a great night. And pop over to John Six Senses page now. He's live. And hope to see you all tomorrow night. Cheers, guys.